Hello and welcome to the third episode of the J&J's podcast. Happy New Year, everybody! From me and from your co-host here, Jake. How are you, buddy?
I'm okay then.
We're a bit late on this third episode. It would have been done week before, but unfortunately, Muggins here had the flu. So, I couldn't do it, could I?
No, you couldn't.
And you didn't do it without me. Which you could do it without me, you know what I mean? You could always get a temporary, as long as the name starts with J, so it makes sense. Yeah.
But he's not here all Monday though.
No, I know. But
I
anyway,
don't know.
yeah. But anyway, let's not ramble, because I noticed I edited the last episode on Friday, and how much you rambled about a film plot that you'd only seen an hour of.
Don't you? Me and Dad finished it now, do we know the ending?
Right.
I think.
Well, I suppose you could tell.
Think.
Yeah, you think. Right, well, we're not going to go into that film, because it'll just take a million years what do you call it? To get through. And we've also we're going to have a guest on, another guest on later, so we'll see who that is in a bit.
It's not important.
Oh, you would say that as he's just walked in to do something.
Yeah.
Don't be mean. So, on to today's topic before you start going off roasting everyone and getting our show cancelled. Stop it. So we're going to talk about hobbies and interests.
Okay.
And I thought this would be a good one because it's something that you haven't got to sit here and go, And then obviously, it's a nice one today because we've got stuff going on, haven't we, around us.
Yeah.
So we're on a bit of a time limit. So we're doing this morning now. Okay, so I suppose I'll start with the opening question then. What are your hobbies and interests, if you have any? Like, what's your best one?
Yeah, and honestly, very boring. My best hobbies and interests are music.
Music.
And movie.
Music and movies?
Yeah.
That's not bad. So you like sitting watching movies and listening to music?
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, as best as you can.
Well, you all know what movie it is, and you all know what music it is.
Yeah, but what kind? Is there a specific type of movie you like to watch? Is there a certain day you like to do it? Will you watch more than one film? Will you do like a binge watch of stuff?
And basically what I don't film a movie, I basically listen to when and where I want to. Well, not...
This is with the music?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about movies? Do you have like that specific...
No. Like...
Yeah.
I won't watch the movie tonight because obviously I don't like to wait.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, we're doing advertising. He's done his play at Wrongly For Him. He's playing Tinkerbell. No, you're playing Peter Pan.
Yeah,
is that why you're wearing green today? Yeah, because we said this on a side note. We said this when we came in this morning. We both must have had the same idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got your play. So you're not going to watch a movie tonight.
No, because I don't like play.
But then you're going to
Might watch a movie tonight.
Tomorrow. And what's like your favourite? What's like your go-to movie? Like everyone has probably nearly everyone I know has at least one or two go-to movies.
Yeah.
It can be anything, within reason. Okay, we're gonna be heroes. Intermittent music. Whilst he's thinking, I can tell you one of my go-to ones if you want.
Okay.
Because I like movies.
Yeah.
I always go to Cars. Like,
Okay.
as a childhood film, but then an older film, I quite enjoy sitting watching stuff like war and drama and... What was I watching recently? I was watching something on Disney Plus. Oh yeah, I've rewatched Lion King. because I went and watched Mufasa before Christmas.
Did you?
It's really good. I'm waiting for it. I won't spoil it for you then. I'm waiting for it to come out on Disney Plus, so then I can just sit and watch it again because it was really good.
Okay. Yeah, they didn't my go-to movie, but one of my favorite is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Which one? There's 3 now. So
the recent one, the first one that came
the
out.
first one. So that was only a couple of years ago. Second one was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and then the third one
was the last year.
Last
year, this year, because my brother went to see that and he likes it.
Yeah.
So you like to just watch a variety of movies?
Yeah.
Do you have any snacks? Do you have any snacks when you're watching?
Not really. I mean, if we're talking about me going to the cinema, I don't normally have that.
These interruptions! Still late coming in! Go away!
I mean, it's something you did, because I have all this laughing inside of me, and I won't want to, take it out on the play,
Very much.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
what are we talking
we was talking about, do you have like snacks and stuff like you would in the cinema? Before we got in, people pop in and, and wave at us.
We depend whether we know for it right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Okay, so, if I were going to the cinema, I won't have anything to eat. But if I was at home, I'll have something to eat. Because I'm watching the film at the time.
What do you have? Do you have anything specific, or do you just go for whatever you feel?
Don't go whatever I feel. Don't. Probably tomorrow I'll end up having my go-to favourite food is dry crackers.
Dry crackers?
Yeah.
What, no butter on or cheese or anything?
No butter.
I couldn't eat. Could you eat crackers dry?
No.
I couldn't. The only time I've ate crackers dry was when I was ill, and it was getting me back on food again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Made them.
Yeah, but I've not. But I always like them with butter on. But anyway, moving to.
I don't mind it.
So yours is movies and music. So I'll go on to my interests. So I've got quite a few, haven't I?
Yeah. One we know you for.
One you know me for. Is I've basically shortened my list into, like I said, the top 5, and I'll say this. The one you all know me for, trains, which then spans into a lot of others because obviously I drive trains, I film trains, I do railway art, I do research on railways, so I've got quite an interest in history, especially history of railways. I write stories. I write stories, so I'm starting to do a detective novel again, but with railway in the main thing.
Cool.
I will spoil the title. It's going to be called Murder on the Milk Train.
Ooh.
I don't know what era it's going to be set in yet and where, but I know what locos I'm going to use. So as I said, I do art, so art's a big one for me. I don't do as much on paper as I used to. I need to get back into it, but I've never had the time recently. So I do like sprites on my computer of trains, and I make liveries for them. So I'll be sat there matching colours and be like, right, this looks good with this. Then when I've done something and it doesn't look good, no, I'll do it again. I'll try it this way. I'm a big photographer, not just with railways, but I do wildlife like birds and stuff. Wow. I do buildings. I've done a bit of aviation. What else have I done? Classic cars. I've done portraits of people, landscapes, everything. I read a lot. I'm very partial to a good book. I will sit and read. I think I've got about 3 books on the go at the minute.
Wow.
I just keep picking one up. Then when I've had enough of it, I'll pick the other one up. And that's the best way I'm doing it now, because I'm reading at the moment the complete works of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, which Conan Doyle is quite detailed. So he it takes a lot. When you've read it, you have to put it down for a bit and just process it.
Yeah.
So then, when I've put that down, I'm reading Last Orders by Graham Swift, and that's a book about a group of men, so 3 old friends, and the adopted son of the 4th friend who's passed away is, and they're taking his ashes to Margate, I think it is, to scatter him.
That book sounds boring.
It's quite interesting, actually. They did a film with Michael Caine. It's not bad, actually. It's, I think it was early 2000s, and then I've started reading The Railway Children, which is the copy I've got is a family copy because it was my mum's first, so it's now pride of place on my bookshelf.
Oh, wow!
And I've started reading that because I've seen the film, I've seen the sequel film. It's time I read the book.
Yeah.
So there's something. This is a question that both of you two, Mark. If there's been a film that's been made off a book, have either of you done what I've done, watched the film first and then read the book?
I've just watched the film.
You've just watched the film, have you? You probably.
Yeah, I've done it with Mark. I've just got the film.
Yeah, so you two have just watched the film. See, I've done that with a few things that have been made from books. Watch the film first because I've not had the book to hand, and then pick the book up. Which most people do it. Oh, we go book, film.
Yeah.
It's no, I've gone film, book. And it doesn't matter which order you do it in, really, because.
I mean, if you what not, I would done it if you're watching the book and reading the film. if you read the book, it's basically you what I watch in the film again. You okay?
Watching the book
and reading the film.
and reading a film. Well, I suppose you can read a film.
Yeah,
subtitles.
But I thought Brand who I using the title because it's really dead.
Yeah, subtitles are quite handy, but so it's like a list of my interests. I do like a lot of travelling. I do like a lot of I do like going to new places. I'm not a big fan of planes, so I've never gone abroad in my life, which a lot of people get shocked by.
That is interesting because my mum is the same way. She's not interested, but she goes abroad. Yeah,
I've never flown in my life, and honestly I'm terrified of planes.
Yeah, my mum is, but because we were doing on holiday.
Yeah.
My mum is terrified of plane, but she'll do it on.
Yeah, I think it's a fear I do want to conquer, but there's a lot of places I want to go to in this country first, and I'd like to go across to Ireland and the Isle of Man and basically anywhere that I haven't been, preferably with a railway or two.
Yeah. So
I can go on a railway because a lot of my travel is focused around my interest of railways, and everybody's just doing twirling. Yeah, we've got people coming in and out, doing mad things.
They're making us laugh.
They're making us laugh, and then they're coming in and they've gone again.
Yeah.
So, have you got anything else you want to talk about, or shall I go and fetch our guest?
And you can bet Joe.
Yeah, I'll go fetch him, man. I would have sent you, but I'll go.
Yeah,
so there you go. You can just sit there. Right. So we've got our guest in now.
Hello. For those who don't know me, I am Joe Burgess.
He's introducing himself.
I'm one of the staff at the radio.
Yeah, and also you're sort of head of.
I kind of want to say I started the podcasts. Obviously, you have gone off and done your own little thing with the two of yous, but I think the first podcast is me.
Yeah.
So
we're like
if you date back to 2022, I think.
Yeah, we're like the two Ronnies.
The two new ones come in, fresh, freshen up the scene. I like it.
But all we do is, we were inspired by you, really, to go off and do our own
what an
thing.
honour. Is this my trophy?
Well, when was this?
That's quite right. We won't look at the date.
2014.
That was 2024, that.
All right. So, first things first then. Question we usually ask, how long have you been here and what got you here in the first place? I think you have been mentioned previously. by one of our guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh, I don't know which one though. Yeah, so I joined in, oh God, let me get this right, March 2022. So I'm coming up to 3 years this March.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
I pretty much was straight away at the radio. I did a few little animation projects at the office.
Yeah.
But mainly at the radio. I'm mostly here. I think 4 days a week I'm normally here.
I was going to say I see you most of the time I'm here.
And I got this job through a friend.
Yeah.
No really like past experience in anything like this. So I actually worked in retail. I worked at Matalan.
Really?
Yeah. Worked at Matalan. Yeah, the one in Stockport. I worked there for just over 3 years.
Yeah, boring.
I loved it. I loved it, but it was time to move on.
Yeah. It's not a bad job.
And now I love this.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to it. I love it.
God.
Especially the radio. I do love the radio.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you'll obviously, with that, you help us all with individual projects. You often give me suggestions for what I do away from here, and I gladly take those.
You've got your own thing as well,
haven't
you? So you're very experienced, and Jake, you're very good at doing what you do as well.
Yeah, and he's very good on here, apart from he keeps roasting
me, I heard that. I wanted to make a coffee. We've got a special guest. I won't go that special.
No, he said, it's not that important. So no, you'll be getting us cancelled. Shush.
I'm going to put you on mute in that little section.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah. No, I'm going to come in when you edit it. Snip that bit out.
Yeah, well, we are going to have to snip a bit out on this because
some of the interruptions. A busy morning, a very busy morning.
Yeah, which we wouldn't usually do it this early, but because we've got a big thing on the main podcast later.
Yeah, well, we've got an interview today, big someone from Stockport County, it'll be interesting.
We had an idea, didn't I?
Yeah, we can say this on the air, because we'll go on and ask you your questions. And
I did that to Joe. The other one.
It confuses me so much. I was downstairs, I'm about to go do the podcast with Jake and Joe. It confuses me so much sometimes saying that.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, the idea was I can record my rant after the podcast and you can edit me in.
So he does it.
Do you know what I might do then actually? It's a good idea that.
Yeah.
No, it's a great idea that. What I'll do is I'll just video on my phone. I'll edit the clip in.
Yeah, we'll edit you in.
Yeah.
We'll edit you in. Yeah. And then you can just...
But no, it's a great idea that,
Yeah,
good idea.
Because that's what I...
Remember that, because I forget things like that.
I'll remember. Well, yeah.
Because you'll leave, I'll be like, see you in a bit, Jake. Oh yeah, we don't have someone to ask that question. Perfect, no, good idea.
So going back to your questions then. So what's your favourite bit about your job here?
Without going into too much, especially, I'll answer for the radio due to the fact we're in the radio. Yeah. It's the comfort of the radio. Your options are pretty much to the limit. You can do almost anything you want to do a script on. Obviously, we have a few things that we shy away from, but it's the freedom that you have, the equipment, which hopefully over the years will just get better and better as we go. Because as you probably remember, probably not so much you, Joe.
Because I was only
2 years ago, we had one of the most blurry cameras, no LED lights, not even a studio, and it was recorded all on a little hand device. And we never uploaded onto YouTube. It worked, but it was on a nice line. But we've increased. Made it so
you
great.
Sort of took the helm and.
Well, the person who did the radio left. He was absolutely phenomenal, Giorgio. Really good. And he left, and then it was pretty much when I was at the radio a lot. And then Harry joined. Yeah. And then with the help of Rick and Jack as well, and other people who have been in and out as well.
Yeah. Shout out to the team.
I like to think we've made it a very, very good project.
Yeah.
With a lot of things now, because it used to just be recordings. Now you can do, your podcasts.
Yeah.
The YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
We do the interviews in the studio. We do the normal recording still.
Yeah. We do scripts and stuff. I know.
Sometimes you come in and you'll use our equipment to do your own thing.
Yeah.
Which is great.
And phenomenal. Obviously, you guys are more than hospitable with that.
Yeah,
come and say, I've got this idea.
No, because we like to see what you do. We'll stick your videos on every now and then.
Oh yeah, well, I might have a new one out probably by the end of the week or so.
Was that the one that you recorded on Friday? The talk over?
Yeah, I didn't bring the thing. I need to get the film together for that. So I'm going to have to go in my little archive and go...
I might have something for you to save you a bit of time there.
Lovely.
We'll have a little look.
And then... No, but I've got a compilation going that me and a mate of mine have been filming, one of my team. So he's filmed predominantly a lot whilst I've been on the sick. But then tomorrow I've got a Derby thing coming through wrongly, so I'm only going to walk up to the bridge. So that's not going to have me going.
I think you were in here editing on Friday.
Yeah.
Did you know there was a train on Mount Snowdon?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is it a train or a tram? Because it looked more
It's
like
a train.
Tram. Is it a train?
It's a train. Yeah, they push the carriages up.
No, yeah,
so
it's quite interesting.
We'll have a good long talk about that because I know quite a bit about the Snowdon Mountain Railway.
Yeah.
Have you got any questions you want to ask him?
Not really.
Not really. It does take you a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So tell you what, you have a think. I'll fire the next one. So one I've asked the two other guests. More sort of aimed at outside of work. Like, what do you like to do when you're not working? Like your hobbies, your interests. You know, is there anything? Obviously, I know that one. That one for some people can get a bit personal.
Let me try and name 3. Go on, I'll try and give you 3 things of current that I like doing.
Yeah.
So this season for the Premier League, I've been to I think 90% of the home games for United.
Yeah.
Which I love it.
Well,
I love it.
You're a United fan, aren't you? So
massive
we
Red.
get on in that regard because I'm the exact
You've
same.
interviewed only Reds, to be fair, but Reece is a straight United Red.
Well, he's candy cane, like Stoke.
What?
I absolutely, Red and white.
Yeah, so I call them candy canes because red and white.
I love it. I love going. I love the adrenaline rush before the game, the excitement, and then obviously, if we win, it's great. But recently, it's not been so great.
No, and
Lost 3-1 this weekend.
And we've had however management changes.
We've had a lot over the years, but hopefully this time it's going to work.
Yeah,
Who knows?
yeah. I mean, let's hope we do it. I don't. Did you hear about Dennis Law?
Yeah, passed away on
recently.
what day was it? Saturday.
Yeah,
Might have been Saturday. Yeah, top. So Dennis Law found out on Saturday the passing.
Yeah,
very sad. There was a little send off at Old Trafford.
Yeah,
which we normally do for players passing.
Which is
quite
Bobby
normal for any club.
Charlton, Jeff.
Yeah. A true legend.
Everyone's gone. Yeah. So what else then other than football? 'Cause football seems to be a big one with.
I love going to the pub. I love a nice pub crawl.
You can freely
pub
admit
pint. In my local, it's currently 2-for-1 beers and 2-for-1 food. It's fantastic.
Nice.
And it's very good.
Yeah, we all like a drink every now and again.
And then one final hobby. Currently Xbox. I'm pretty bad on my Xbox currently.
Gaming.
Yeah.
What do you play?
Well, the new Call of Duty's out.
Okay.
It came out on the 1st of November, and I've already had just under 7 days played on it.
Has it got a specific theme, this one? Because I don't play COD, but I know they do like World War II, World
It's
War
just
I.
after World War II, I believe.
So Cold War period.
Yeah, but it's just after Cold War, because the Cold War was the other Call of Duty that came out. But it's not really based that much. If you play the multiplayer, it's nothing.
Yeah, see, I
that year.
It's too fast for me, man.
Oh, I love
it's
it.
too fast for me.
Proper locking.
What was your question, seeing as though you thought up one you have to ask? Don't roast him. Be nice.
No, I'm used to it. It's alright.
Be nice.
Yeah, I thought you do it like now.
I've had 3 years of it.
Well, he's like BBC head, so he can get us cancelled.
Now he's going to roast me.
I'll start again on my own.
So my question was,
Yeah.
before you joined,
Mm-hmm.
when you joined or before you joined, what was your first impression about coming here?
Oh, that's
Very
a good one. You asked Shardy something.
Yeah.
A very good question.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with every new job, nerves come.
Yeah.
Because you don't really know what you're going into, unless you've got past experience. You're obviously going into something you've never done.
Yeah.
So the nerves are there, but I remember, so when you join Pure, you do a lot of training. You go through all things that you need to learn, obviously.
Yeah.
And I remember my first session, so something actually going on, was sports.
Yeah.
I was nervous, and I remember the first hour of the day went, and I was like, oh my god, this is mint. I've never been back to sports since. But no, I absolutely loved it straight away.
Yeah.
And then when you join, you start going to a lot of places.
Yeah.
A lot of the projects, and each project's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
When I went to Lego, it blew my mind. If for the people watching that don't know, in 2022, our Lego project was the most donated to place in Europe.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And we had to stop donations due to the fact we were getting too much. We didn't have enough room. Like, people would donate £500 Harry Potter sets.
Wow.
I know it was
That
crazy.
is good.
Yeah, it's great, and we still have lots and lots and lots and lots of Lego there. Probably just as much as we did in 2022, but it's unbelievable.
Well,
it's crazy when you go there.
Well,
have
if
you never
those-
seen pictures?
No.
I like
Well, if
trying
those
to
people
pictures,
who
yeah.
donated watch this, shout out to them
Yeah,
for
shout out to
being
you.
legends.
And shout out to all them people that donated little characters and don't realise how much money they are.
Yeah, I
We
know.
had a Spider-Man, little Lego Spider-Man character donated,
There are some like
and
that.
he was
worth.
£120, I think.
I know there's a few rare ones. I mean, I tried to get into Lego. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah,
mate.
no,
It's too
I like-
fiddly for me hands.
So
Yeah,
what it
me
is with
too.
Lego for me, I'm not very creative. If you just give me a box of Lego, honestly, I will build probably a sword at best.
Okay.
But if I love building sets,
Yeah.
love sets.
So like if we put one of the most famous ones, we stick the Death Star in front of you.
Yeah.
You'd have that
It'd
big.
be I'd be running home every day. I'd be running home every day. But what I do is I'd stay up until about 5 in the morning just to build it in the one day. When realistically, you should split it off into little
Yeah.
sections per day and enjoy it.
But no, you'd have the whole thing up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Characters in the right
Have to have
places
it
and
built.
everything.
Yeah.
So if I handed you an Emperor Palpatine, you'd sit him on the throne.
Or just hang him off the edge.
Oh yeah, as he's
Like
falling.
he's falling
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Spoiler: if you've not seen the Star Wars at this point, who are you?
Yeah,
So,
right.
any aspirations for the future? Like anything,
I could
like
it's-
in work or in life, or
So I'll try and
Yeah.
stick to work based. I said a bit before, just definitely
Yeah.
improving. I was literally talking
Yeah.
about this last week. I had a one-to-one with the manager.
yeah,
I think just steadily improving this.
yeah,
Just making it better and better.
Yeah.
I want to get some more things on the wall. I want it to look a bit more
yeah. I
fun
always
and
said-
studio. I mean, this
Yeah.
wall looks nice, but
Yeah.
as you know, I have a massive rivalry with white tack and blue tack.
Yeah,
Especially
well,
on
we
the
can
stairs.
see
Why
on
is
the
that
bits.
there? What is that?
We got donated some like festival posters. And
I
I
think-
thought just while we've got nothing on that wall, we
Yeah,
might as well just
yeah.
stick. That's not that
Yeah.
wall's done quite well. I think that's because
Yeah.
these have got a bit of weight. They fall off, and especially the ones on the stairs.
Yeah, I do
Standard ones
think
on
we
the
need
stairs.
we need to do the displays, don't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah.
And the
It
place,
just needs a bit.
I
of
think the
something
place
to
needs
it.
a lick of paint. I've always
Yeah.
said a lick of paint. I'm not going to get up on a ladder and
No,
start
I
painting.
think some
but-
definitely comes because every wall's white.
Maybe a
Yeah.
bit damp we've been in here.
I'd hate it if the blinds were white as well. That'd be too much.
No, we'd have to
Thank God
go.
the blinds are a
Well, we'd
different
have to go with a colour contrast.
Yeah.
Like I've got one wall. I used to have two walls in my old room, but in my room at home, I've got one wall that's like navy blue, but it's like patterned navy blue.
We should do.
Oh, wow.
We should do
mum
all the
hands-
walls green.
Not like sickly
Then
red.
it's a massive just green screen.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but then we can't wear green like this. It's a good job we're not in front of a green screen today, otherwise
No,
we'd
for that
disappear.
work.
I would-
It would be quite funny actually.
But if you did like one contrast wall of colour,
Yeah.
like even if it was like the span of the wall from there to like this
Yeah.
corner behind you, and then we go, the rest of it's like, or we do two walls and then two walls white.
Yeah.
Because it's the one trouble I find, and the managers are probably going to go opening their wallets now and be like, what? Why are we spending all this money on paint?
Does anyone know a good painter?
Yeah, does anyone know a painter and decorator? Because we need the whole building redecking for a decent price, because
Indeed.
white paint, after a certain amount of time, however long this building's been in Pure's.
Why? Well, Pure. I'm not too sure about Pure. I kind of want to say maybe 7 years.
Yeah, and
How long
this
have you
used
been
to
there,
be
Mark?
12.
12.
Oh, so
And
not
this
7,
used to be a
longer.
pub, so
Yeah, it used to be a pub, and I believe after the pub shut, it was a nursery for a bit,
Yeah.
and then we bought it.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, it definitely needs a.
Well, when you think about it, it'd be a
Yeah.
great building for something like that.
Well, yeah, and there's that bit outside that I said it's a shame we haven't done anything with that,
Yeah.
because you could
Yeah.
use that in the summer.
Yeah, it'd be really nice. That,
Yeah,
to be
it's a
fair.
shame.
Little out bit.
It's a shame we've, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's Heaton Norris, and
Yeah.
you can't do
No, it would be nice
It's
to
not
get a few
scenic,
things done
but
around
yeah.
this building. To be
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. So if there's any managers or anyone within HQ watching this, yes, we're making a list. So
And taking it twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did what I was.
So
I
be
was
ready.
about a second behind you then from saying it.
so be ready. So I guess that's going to bring us to a nice close in it. I think we've covered enough. I'm going to have a right fun time editing this on Thursday. I'm probably going to be cursing everybody.
Yeah.
Because it's but we've had to obviously do it a bit earlier with the guests coming in. So yeah, well, Thank you,
I
Joe.
might not.
No,
even
thank
think-
you for having me.
Yeah, I know
It's
it
been a pleasure.
feels weird
Joe,
being
Joe.
on that
Joe,
side.
Jake, Joe.
Yeah, it feels a bit weird having you on that side because you've interviewed. I know you've interviewed me before,
Yeah.
and then you've interviewed other people. But how does it feel being interviewed
It's
yourself?
nice. I
Yeah.
don't think it's the first time. It was nice.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Okay.
I
Well.
might be back.
So that brings us to a nice close. Our guest next week is one of Pure's managers.
Is it?
Yeah, I managed to arrange it.
Yeah.
Jake.
Cheers.
We'll beat
Yeah.
it. Do a beat
So
it.
yeah, so you'll find out who that is next week. So until next time, it's goodbye from me, and
Ta-ra,
it's goodbye
ta-ra.
from him, and goodbye from him.
Ta-da.